Guys, super excited today to be reviewing Filmora 11, the latest version of this very powerful and popular video editing suite from Wondershare. If you do any content creation or video editing at all, you're not going to want to miss this. What's up YouTube, Dave here with Scene Through a Lens, and thanks for stopping by the channel. We make lifestyle videos and all things tech, so if that's your kind of thing, then please consider subscribing to the channel and clicking on that bell icon so you can be notified of new videos. Now, first off guys, I'm just going to say I was asked by Wondershare to review Filmora 11. Now, if you don't know Wondershare, they make a ton of different software covering pretty much any software tools you could possibly need to be productive. Filmora 11 is their latest version of their popular video editing suite, and I've been lucky enough to review a lot of their software, and if you want to check out some of the other cool stuff that they do, I'll put a card up here and I shall leave a link in the description. Now, what is new in Wondershare's Filmora 11? Well, there are actually a ton of new features, and it will take several of these videos to talk through all of them. So what I'm going to do is just mention a few. First off, we have a new user interface. We also have something called instant mode, and this gives you a bunch of templates and clips, as well as some effects and transitions in order to get you up and running fast. There is also a cloud storage facility now, so you can upload your projects and files to the cloud, which is great if you collaborate with others in your team, or if you just want to pick your projects up on different machines. So that's pretty cool. You also have a free montage maker, speed ramping, and the ability to easily create masks. Okay, here you can see the startup screen, which allows you to open an existing project or create a new project. There are also some useful tools like a screen recorder and the ability to auto reframe your video. Some of these things you will need to purchase as extras, but Wondershare do offer a 30-day try before you buy. There are also some free tools included, so that's pretty good also. Now, along the top, there is a drop-down for you to select the video aspect ratio. So if you're making videos for landscape, portrait, or even Instagram, Filmora 11 has you covered. But for today, guys, we are going to create a new project in the traditional 16:9 aspect ratio. So, when we click on the Create Project button, we are taken to the full editing interface. Now, if you're already into video editing, this will be a very, very familiar sight. Along the top, you have your media files and some sample media. You have some stock media, audio files, titles, transitions, effects, and other elements, including the ability to create a split screen. That's nice. Now, let's take a look at each of these. So, right now, nothing in the project or shared media, as we haven't loaded any media yet. In sample colors, we have just that, a bunch of color mats that we can use. Now, bear in mind these little arrows here. If you see an arrow, it means you have to download this from Wondershare. But it's easy. You just click on the arrow and you're good to go. Next up, we have some sample videos. Here we have some countdowns and other short clips that you can include in your projects. And if you need to use some transparency functionality, there are some sample green screens that you can use. And then, as you see at the bottom, I can also access my photo library. Next, we move over to the stock media. Now, there are quite a few short clips from a whole manner of categories. And again, may be useful to include in your videos if you're looking for that type of thing. Over to audio, and that's pretty self-explanatory. Lots of content in here, so you can add music, backing tracks, whatever to your projects. Now, these mostly need to be downloaded, but you know what? I think it's kind of good that you're not installing a ton of different content that you'll never use. So rather than hog up your system with a bunch of stuff, just download what you want. Titles, again, pretty obvious, a bunch of sample titles for intros, credits, lower thirds, etc. Now, over to transitions, and you have a bunch of cool transitions, so you can get pretty creative in joining your clips together in your project. I have to say that a lot of this stuff is included in Filmora 11, which is really, really cool, as other video editing software companies make you buy this stuff. So you know what, this is most welcome. Now, Effects. Now, you can add certain characteristics to your videos, which again simplifies the whole process, because a lot of this stuff is pretty damn complicated usually. And you've also got split screen, and you know what? That does exactly what it says on the tin. So it's safe to say Filmora 11 has a ton of great features, and to try and replicate some of these features in other editors would be mega complicated and will cost you more money. Now, move along to the right and you have the screen where you can preview your content and your edits. And move to the bottom and you have your timeline, and this is where all the magic happens. You have multiple video and audio tracks, so you can get pretty damn creative. So let's have a go at creating something. Let's start by dropping the first 2 clips in the project media area. The first one has been cut up using some effects, as well as a transition into the next clip. I've now added a few more clips, and I'm now going to detach the original audio for the next clips, as I want to add some music. So let's go for a few examples of some of these tracks that we've got. Right, I think this is the one. Now, I like cutting my video clips to the beat of the music. Usually in other programs that means buying a third-party plugin or messing with a ton of keyframes. I generally pick the latter, but you know what? It's pretty time consuming. But with Filmora 11 you get this cool feature called beat detection, where the software listens to the music track and puts in the beat markers for you. Now that is pretty damn cool, because honestly using the keyframe method is very accurate, but like I said, it's very time consuming. So now we have our music track down with our markers, let's chop up our video to match those beat markers. Now for this video it's just an example, so I'm not going to be super accurate here, but you kind of get the picture. I'm also going to add some effects and transitions, and one that I've been dying to try is this split screen feature. So let's go for a 3-section split. Just take the clips that you want in the sections and drop them in. It's simple. I'm also going to add a few speed ramps to my footage. Again, this would be complicated in other editors, or you would need to purchase extra plugins. But as you can see in Filmora 11, it's really very easy. And the last thing I'm going to do is add a mask. Again, these are very complicated tasks usually, but in Filmora 11, it's dead easy. Now, let's play back this video and see what it looks like. So guys, that pretty much concludes this video preview into Filmora 11. And I say it's a preview because, as I said before, there is a ton of stuff in this new version, and you know, one video will just never ever do it the justice it needs. Now, I'll put any links to the product and any discount codes in the description. If you head over to the Filmora website, you will definitely be able to see all of the different current pricing packages. And if you have any comments or questions, then please leave them in the comments section below. But until then guys, I'm Dave with Seen Through a Lens. Thanks ever so much for watching. Thanks to Wondershare for sending me this brilliant software package to review. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And you know what, guys, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It does make a difference. And if you'd like to see more of my content, then please consider subscribing to my channel and clicking on that bell icon to be notified of new videos. As I said, guys, I'm Dave for Scene for a Lens. Thanks for watching, and I will see you the next time. Bye for now.